from cold-blooded killers to masterminds who controlled everything. Today we are listing the worst villains of The Rookie that still haunt the show today. Starting off with number 10, Jason Wyler. Jason Wyler wasn't a flashy villain. He came back into Bailey's life slowly, like trouble she never asked for. One night at dinner, he shows up with Nolan and Bailey and says he's Bailey's husband. But that's just the surface. Behind that smile was a man who twisted her mind. He played mind games with her that made her doubt herself. Bailey ran away when he went to jail. It seemed over, but then he gets released early and now he is smarter than before. He starts messing with her life again and plants drugs in her car. Next thing you know, Bailey is under arrest. Nolan feels something is wrong. He digs deeper, keeps an eye on Jason, and finds out the truth. That's how Jason is sent back to prison. He only appears in 4 episodes, but every scene sticks with you. Then, in the finale of season 6, it hits hard. Jason and another inmate, Oscar, bust out of prison. Jason says he's going back to Los Angeles. Feels like it's not goodbye yet. Season 7 makes it clear Jason is still free. Bailey is away on army duty in Germany, while Nolan is restless, worried that Jason would strike again. The danger feels close. And if Jason is still alive by season 8, then his story is not done. Something bigger may be waiting. Number 9, Abril Rhodes.
Cario's hit 3 competing gangs at the same time she cut down Elijah's crew.
Elijah, he's expanding.
We can help each other.
I'm listening.
Abril Rhodes was one of those villains who had all the pieces to be a great evil, but the Rookie never fully used her the way they should have. She started out in season 4 as La Fiera's chief of security, but when Angela Lopez killed La Fiera, Abril stepped right in and took over the cartel. Just when the team thought one nightmare was over, another one rose in her place. For a while, Abril made things messy for the LAPD. She was sharp, ruthless, and never easy to catch. Her battles with Elijah Stone were wild to watch, as more than once she managed to beat him at his own game. But her end didn't come on the Rookie. Instead, it happened on the spin-off, The Rookie Feds. Many fans missed it completely, and it felt like her story was cut short. Abril deserved a bigger send-off, because when she was around, she brought real danger. Number 8, Doug Stanton.
Stop where you are. Look, you guys do not want to do this. Look, stop where you are.
Doug Stanton was not the kind of villain who needed guns or gangs to scare people. He wore the department's badge, uniform, and that made him far more unsettling. When Angela Lopez moved up to detective, Stanton stepped in as Jackson West's training officer. Right away, Jackson knew something was wrong. Stanton racially profiled people, abused his position, and pushed his own twisted views on others. Jackson refused to stay silent. He made it his mission to bring Stanton down, even when Stanton caught on to what he was doing. Things came to a breaking point in season 3, episode 5. Jackson was beaten badly by a group of criminals, and Stanton stood there, watching. He only walked over after the attack was done. His body camera caught it all, and that finally led to his suspension. He was later reinstated, but Jackson had already exposed the truth. Number 7, Oscar Hutchinson.
Oh, John, this stuff will kill you.
Oscar Hutchinson is not your usual villain. He is wild, funny, and somehow always finds his way back into the story. From his first escape in season 1, he has been nothing but trouble, yet also strangely helpful when it suits him. He knows the system inside out, which makes him both valuable and dangerous. Season 6 showed just how far Oscar would go. He tracked down an old partner, tortured him for a map to hidden diamonds, and even kidnapped Nolan in the desert. He made Nolan dig up the treasure with plans to kill kill him afterward, but Harper and Nolan fought back, forcing Oscar to abandon the diamonds. Even then, he slipped away, leaving behind dead bodies and more chaos. Oscar is still out there, roaming free, and you never really know what he will do next. And if history tells us anything, it is that his story is not done. He always finds a way back. Number 6, Elijah Stone.
Awareness?
Elijah's not gonna be happy about this.
Elijah brought his own bag.
Wait, why are you doing this? Stop! Stop!
The strangest thing happened yesterday after you left that witness's home. Cops swooped in and arrested him. It was almost like someone wanted to keep him out of harm's way.
Elijah Stone is the kind of villain you never forget. He first shows up in season 4 when Wesley Evers asks for his help to find Angela Lopez. Stone agrees, but only if Wesley becomes his dirty lawyer. That deal drags Wesley into a dangerous world, and Stone makes it clear that his family is on the line if he fails. Stone is ruthless. He kills, manipulates, and always reminds Wesley that stepping out of line has consequences. Wesley tries to do things carefully, but Stone always finds a way to push him further. He intimidates, threatens, and even murders his own men to keep control. Stone is smart, patient, and enjoys showing he is always a step ahead. The LAPD arrests him a few times, but the DA's office can't build a solid case. Stone keeps slipping through their hands. He faces off with April Rodas, manipulates other cartel leaders, and even tests Angela and her team at every turn. In the end, Stone is sent to prison, bruised and beaten, but his cunning doesn't die. With Oscar Hutchinson as his neighbor, he hints at revenge, and surely if he gets another chance, there will be another chaos. Number 5, Celeb Wright.
Get down. Look.
Caleb Wright was only around for a couple of episodes, but he made every second count. Lucy Chen met him at a bar, and he seemed like a normal guy. But by the end of season 2, episode 10, his true nature came out. He drugged Lucy and took her away, showing that he learned from Rosalind Dyer. He said he was her equal, but it was obvious he was just copying her dark moves. Caleb forced Lucy into a barrel after tattooing her Day of Death on her stomach and buried her in the desert. It was chilling and proved that someone with a pretty face could be deadly. The LAPD tracked him down, and Nolan ended it when Caleb pointed a gun at him. Lucy was saved, but Caleb created a terror. Even as a smaller version of Rosalind, he was terrifying and unforgettable. Number 4, Monica Stevens.
But I'm here to give you the opportunity to top that. $2 million, plus 10% of your business.
That's a ballsy ask.
Is it? Because it seems to me you got no choice.
Monica Stevens is not your usual villain in The Rookie. She is smart, cold, and always 2 steps ahead. She made her name as a lawyer, but most of the time she was defending criminals everyone knew were guilty, and her connection to Elijah Stone and her past with Wesley Evers only makes her look even more dangerous. Since season 5, Monica has been slowly building her own empire, turning into one of the most powerful enemies the LAPD has faced. In season 6, she kidnapped Blair London and even managed to escape Nolan and the FBI in Argentina. That moment showed how ruthless and clever she really is. While hiding, she used Denise to steal a key card and turned it into her biggest weapon. By blackmailing the government, Monica secured immunity from the FBI and LAPD. Her last shocking return came when she walked through Homeland Security, smirking at Nolan with the words, "Miss me?" proving her story is not over yet. Number 3, Sandra De La Cruz.
As long as you play nice, you will want for nothing a life full of pure luxury. But if you resist, if you cause trouble, Dr. Morales will put you into a twilight sleep and you will spend the next 3 months as an incubator, not even conscious when your baby comes and your life ends.
Sandra De La Cruz, better known as La Fiera, wasn't just another villain on The Rookie. She carried a different kind of threat. In season 3, she was introduced as the ruthless leader of a powerful cartel from Guatemala. But what made her story more complicated was her personal side. She deeply loved her teenage son, and that bond gave her a strange connection with Angela Lopez, who was pregnant at the time. For a while, it almost felt like there was some mutual understanding between them, but La Fiera's world was still built on crime, and that fragile bond could never survive. But everything shifted when her son was killed by a rival cartel. After that, La Fiera started destruction that sparked a deadly drug war in Los Angeles. Angela arrested her, but her power reached too far. La Fiera's men broke her free and kidnapped Angela during her wedding. The rescue mission ended in Guatemala, where Angela shot and killed La Fiera, finally ending her reign. Number 2, Nick Armstrong.
It was a nice play, Nolan. It was a nice play. And it might have worked had I not called Ruben and told him you were way too much of a Boy Scout to ever sell your soul.
Want to do the honors?
It'd actually be my pleasure.
Careful. Last time you tried this, you missed.
Yeah, I made it too complicated. Having to pull the gun, flip the chair. This is gonna be much simpler. I'd ask for last words, but I'm sick of hearing your voice.
What? Nick Armstrong's story is one of the smartest villain twists The Rookie has ever pulled off. When he first showed up in season 2, he looked like nothing more than a loyal detective. Partnering with Nolan, he came across as kind, reliable, and even someone Nolan could trust. Over time, their friendship grew, and Armstrong blended into the team so well that no one suspected a thing. That's what made his reveal sting even more. By the end of season 2, the truth came crashing down. Armstrong was the mole feeding information to the Darien crime family. For Nolan, the betrayal was personal. This was a man he trusted, only to find out that everything had been a lie. Armstrong didn't just betray Nolan, he twisted the whole thing and pinned it on him. In season 3, he still tried to drag Nolan down with him. In the end, the truth caught up and it cost Armstrong his life. Number 1, Rosalind Dyer.
Daughter sent me.
Rosalind Dyer is without question the most terrifying villain The Rookie has ever had. Annie Wershing played her in a way that was cold, brutal, and unforgettable. Rosalind was a serial killer who never just killed for the sake of it. She wanted full control to make the LAPD powerless. She was first introduced in season 2 when Nolan and the team were forced to work with her to uncover the bodies of her victims. What shocked everyone was the discovery that Rosalind still had someone carrying out her dark work, even while she was locked up. Even prison could not silence her. She found ways to haunt Nolan, Lucy, and others for years. In season 5, she escaped, set deadly traps, and forced Nolan into impossible choices. Her story ended when a sniper finally took her down, but the shadow she left behind is still there. Who would you put on number 1? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe.